Hi, welcome to my channel pibyme Maths. This is WST02. Here we are solving January-February 2023 Statistics 2 paper. In the previous video, we have looked at question number 1 to 13. Let's look at question number 4 now. The continuous random variable has PDF function f of x and the diagram of f or sketch of f of x is given. Find p of x is less than 10k. We know in a continuous uniform distribution, this is a straight line, so definitely it's a continuous uniform distribution, right? This point will be, even though it's given as pi over 28, if you take it as a and b, this point will be 1 over b minus a, right? So when they say p of x is less than 10k, less than 10k is here, let's say 10k is in here. When they say p of x is less than 10k, we need to find this area. So p of x is less than 10k is this length k to 10k, which is 9k times 1 over b minus a, which is 21k minus k. 1 over 21k minus k, which is 20k. kk can be cancelled. You will get 9 over 20. You see, in this question, nowhere it's given it's a continuous uniform distribution, but for uniform distribution is where you are going to have a straight line. When you sketch the function, you will get a straight line. If you get a straight line, that's uniform distribution. For uniform distribution, this straight line, this point is, even though it's given as this, it's 1 over b minus a usually. This is a, this point is b. Part B now, 2 more questions. Show that k is 1 over 5. Okay, for the probability density function, the total area below the curve is 1, right? So here the length is k to 21k is 20k and the breadth is pi over 20. You multiply them. So you just write 21k minus k times pi over 20 is equal to 1. So 20 cancelled. K times pi is 1, k is 1 over pi. Part C, find e of x. There is a formula given in the data booklet. The e of x is b plus a over 2. b is 21k, a is k over 2 is 11k, but they want the value in terms of pi, and we know k is 1 over pi from the previous part, right? So it's 11 over pi. I, there is another formula for variance of x. The formula is b minus a whole square over 12. So 21k minus k whole square over 12, which is 20k whole square. 20 square is 400k square over 12. So 400 over 12 is 100 over 3 times k square is this. So you will get 100 over 3 pi square. That's all. Let's look at part D. Circles are drawn with area this. Find e of a. There are 2 ways you can solve it. The first one, you expand it. So e of a is, when you expand it, it's gonna be pi times x square plus 2ab, which is 4 over pi x, plus b square. So multiply through it by pi, you're gonna get e of pi x square plus pi will be cancelled 4x. When you cancel pi and pi square, you'll get 4 over pi. And then apply the formula. You can write this as pi e of x square 4 e of x, and in the third term there is no x, so just write it as 4 over. It's same like writing e of ax plus b in S1 as ae of x plus b. It's the same thing actually. We know the value of e of x from the previous part sub in here. We know variance of x here. Using these 2 values, we can find e of x square first, right? So we're going to find e of x square first. We know variance of x is The formula is E of x square minus E of x whole square. We got variance of x as 100 over 3 pi square, right? And E of x is 11 over pi. So E of x square minus 11 over pi whole square. Make E of x square as a subject. You will get both has pi square at the bottom. So 100 over 3. And the negative terms comes this side, positive 11 square. That's 463 over 3 pi square. Now we just need to sub in the value of E of x square and E of x here. So E of a is pi times, we just calculated E of x square, 463 over 3 pi square, plus 4 times, this is 11 over pi, plus 4 over pi. Here also you can cancel 1 pi, combine it to a single fraction. You are getting 463 over 3 pi. Both has a common denominator, so 44 plus 4 is 48 over pi. So I'm going to simplify this. 463 over 3 plus 48, 607 over 3 pi, 607 over 3 pi. That's one method. There is another method. Actually, this method is easier. The another method is when you have f of x. This is f of x, right? In this uniform distribution, f of x is basically 1 over b minus a, which is pi over 20, given us pi over 20, right? So to find e of a, you can write integral k to 21k, that's the limit. The a times f of x dx. That's f of k dk in terms of k, or if it's in terms of x, it's in terms of x, sorry. That's little like trick here actually. You need to put the a here and f of x here and integrate it, sub in the limits. But this method, what we done here is a lot easier. Question number 5 now. A company produces steel cable. Defects in the steel cable produced by this company occur at random at a constant rate of 1 defect per 16 meter. Okay, 1 per 16 meter. So 1 might be the lambda. Let's wait for the question. Let's read the question completely. On one day, the company produces a piece of steel cable 80 meters long. If 1 for 16 meters, for 80 meters, 80 over 16, right? That's 5. Find the probability that at most 5 defects. So you need to write x follows Pearson distribution of lambda 5 now, and they want us to find at most 5. X is less than or equal to 5. So just take the table value corresponding to lambda is 5, x is also 5. So lambda is 5 is the last column, x is 5. So we got 6160. 0.6160. Let's look at part B. A company produces a steel cable of 80 meters long on each of the 4 days. Okay. Find the probability there are fewer than 2. Out of these 4, find the probability there are fewer than 2 of these 4 pieces steel cable contains at most 5 defect. Okay, we have already calculated probability of at most 5 defect as 0.6160. Now they are doing it for, they are producing the cable for 4 days. So it's binomial distribution. Y follows binomial distribution of 4, comma, the probability of success. They want us to find fewer than 2. So y is less than 2 is same as y is less than or equal to 1. And I'm gonna use you can use the formula or the calculator. I will show you both actually. First let me use the calculator. Distribution, binomial CD, number 2, the value of x, that's the value of y, which is 1, the n is 4, the probability of success is 0.616. 16126, 0.16126 dot dot dot, round it to 3 significant. So that's correct. You will get full mark already. So if it's a 2 mark, 3 mark question, you will get full mark for this. But since it's a 4 mark question, they would expect you to write a step for this actually. So you have to write it as y is equal to 0 plus y is equal to 1. If y is 0, nc 0, p power 0. So nc 0 is 1, p power 0 is 1. Just q power, q is 1 minus p, which is 0.3840. So 0.3840 power n minus 0 plus, when this is 1, 4c1, p power 1, q power 4 minus 1. You calculate this and write the answer. So it's a 4 mark question, so it's better to show this working, otherwise they might reduce a mark. Part C now. The following week, the company produces a piece of steel cable X meters long. There are 1 defect per 16 meter. So for X meters, it's going to be X over 16. Lambda is going to be X over 16. Using a normal approximation, so you can write it as normal of, so D follows normal distribution of lambda X over 16 comma lambda, right? Where mu is X over 16, sigma is square root of X over 16. Find the probability that this piece cable has fewer than 26. So P of X is less than 26 is same as apply the continuity correction, less than or equal to 25.5. And standardize the normal distribution. Z is, you can write it as, this is D, so you need to put it as D here. Z is less than or equal to 25.5 minus mu over sigma. This probability is already given 0.5398 in the question. They want you to find the value of X. Okay, you see, this is the left hand side area which is more than 0.5. So definitely this is a positive number, right? So we need to use the table and look for the Z value corresponding to 5398. So in the normal distribution table, I'm going to take the value 5398, which is 0.1. So this is equal to 25.5 minus X over 16 divided by square root of X over 16 is 0.1, and make X as a subject. Okay, I have taken the equation here. So I'm going to bring this here. 25.5 minus X over 16 is 0.1 times square root of X over 4. So multiply through it by 10. 255 minus 10 over 16. 5 2s are 10. 8 2s are 16 is, this will become 1 square root of X over 4. Multiply through it by 8 again to get rid of the fraction. 255 times 8. 2040 minus 5x is equal to 2 root x. So we got 5x plus 2 root x minus 2040 is 0, which is quadratic. If you take square root of x as p square is x. So that's basically 5p square plus 2p minus 2040 is 0. Let's solve this quadratic. 5, 2 minus 2040. 20 and minus 1 over. Okay, the value of x cannot be minus. Anyway, let's write both the values. P is minus 102 over 5. P is 20, so it's gonna be 5p plus 102. Anyway, it's not the value of x, it's the value of p, right? Replace p back to square root of x. Square root of x is minus 102 over 5. So square root of x cannot be negative, so no solution. Square root of x is 20. X is equal to 400 is the answer. That's all. That's the final answer. Question number 6 now. We have a cumulative distribution function given where a, b, c are constants. Show that this. Okay. We are going to sub in there are two conditions. Since the lower limit is 1, f of 0 is 0, which is not going to be useful. F of k is 1, right? So when we sub in the condition f of k is equal to 1, you sub in k in here and equate it to 1, you will get ak plus bk square is 1. So ak is 1 minus bk square. That's all. Part B now. Using your answer to part A and given that e of x is this, show that this. To find e of x, the formula is x f of x dx, right? So we need to find small f of x. So we need to find small f of x first. When you differentiate this, you will get small f of x. You will get a plus 2bx. So first we write f of x is equal to a plus 2bx. So e of x is 6 over 5. So integral, the limit is 0 to k, x times f of x dx is 6 over 5. It's ax plus 2bx squared dx is 6 over 5, right? So 6 mark question actually. Integrated, you will get ax squared over 2 plus 2bx cube over 3, 0 to k is equal to 6 over 5. Sub in the upper limit. When you sub in lower limit, everything becomes 0. So forget about it. Sub in the upper limit, you will get ak square over 2, 2bk cube over 3 is 6 over 5. We are going to multiply it through by 30, the LCM of 5, 3 and 15, 30. So 30 over 2 is 15 ak square, 30 over 3 is 10, 10 times 2 is 20 bk cube is 30 over 5 is 6 times 6, 36. Okay. They want us to frame this equation where there is no a. That's when we need to use the answer from part A. It says ak is 1 minus bk square. ak is 1 minus bk square. So I'm going to take ak from here, replace it with this. So I can write this step as 15k. If I take 15k from this, I'll be left with ak, which can be replaced by this. Plus 20 bk cube is equal to 36. Open the bracket, simplify, you will get the answer already. So when I open the bracket, it's going to be 15k minus 15 bk cube plus 20 bk cube is 36. 20 minus 15 is 5. So 5 bk cube is 36. Bring this term here. We got the answer already. That's a 6-mark question. Part C now. Using your answer to part A and given that e of x is this and variance of x is this, show that this. Okay. Since variance of x is involved, we are going to find e of x square first. E of x square is integral x square f of x. We got f of x in the previous part by differentiating capital F of x, right? ax square, when you integrate ax cube over 3, I'm going to straight away integrate it. 2bx cube, so 2bx power 4 over 4, 0 to k. So I'm going to get, when I sub in the upper limit, ak cube over 3 plus 2 over 4 is 2, bk power 4 over 2. Lower limit, when I sub in lower limit, everything is 0, leave it. This is e of x square, I'm going to sub in here. So variance of x is equal to 22 over 75. I can write variance of x as e of x square, which is this, minus e of x whole square is 22 over 75. Again, they want us to frame an equation without a in terms of b and k. So if we have a, we need to use this one. ak is from part a. ak is 1 minus bk square. You need to replace ak by 1 minus bk square and simplify. So when I put this term here and simplify, I'm gonna get 22 over 75 plus 6 square over 5 square, 26 over 15. So this is 26 over 15. When I combine them, I'm gonna get 2ak cube plus 3bk square over 6. Okay, so far so good, right? Now, to get rid of the fraction, I'm gonna take the LCM of 6 and 15, that's 30. 5 6 are 30, 2 15s. I'm gonna multiply throughout by 30. So here when you multiply by 30, it becomes 5. Here you multiply by 30, it becomes 2. So it's basically 10ak cube plus 15bk square. K square, it was k power 4, right? It was k power 4, sorry, is equal to 52. Now we need to try to sneak in this in here and simplify, we'll get the answer. So we have this step. I'm going to write it as 10k square times ak, right, the first term. Why I'm doing that? So that I can replace ak by this. So I can straight away write it as 10k square times 1 minus bk square plus 15bk power 4 is equal to 52. Open the bracket, 10k square minus 10bk power 4 plus 15bk power 4 is 52. So 15 minus 10 is 5bk power 4 is 52 minus, bring this term here, we got the answer already. That's what they want us to prove. It's another 5-mark question. Part D now, given that k is less than 3, find the value of k. Okay, we have so much of equations here, right? We are going to try to see how we can simplify them and find the value of k. Find the value of k, okay. The first equation has a, b, k, just leave it. The second equation is this. This is the second equation. So I'm going to take this equation here, the second equation. And we frame another equation here. I'm going to take this also. So I'm going to take it as equation 1 and 2. When I divide equation 2 by 1 on both sides of the equation, 5bk power 4 divided by 5bk cube is 52 minus 10k square over 36 minus 15k. Here 5b will be cancelled, k cube will be cancelled, we'll be left with k. So k is equal to 52 minus 10k square over 36 minus 15k. Bring it here and simplify, you'll get a quadratic. So I'll get 36k minus 15k square is 52 minus 10k square. Push all the term to the other side. You'll get 25k square, sorry, not 25, minus 10 plus 15, 5k square minus 36k plus 52 is 0. Solve the quadratic and get the values of k and take the value that is smaller than 3. 5 minus 36, 52. 26 over 5 and 2. 2, 26 over 5. So you write a step k minus 2 times 5k minus 26 is 0. Finally write therefore k is equal to 2. You ignore this number, that's bigger than 3. That's all. Let's move on to last part. It's just a 2 mark question. Hence find the value of a and b. Okay. We have the value of k now. K is equal to 2. Now let's see how we can find the value of a and b. We have 2 equations here, right? So you can sub in the value of k into any one of the equation to get the value of b. So I'm going to take equation 1. So from equation 1, put the equation here. K cube, which is 2 cube times 2. Make b as a subject. 36 minus 30 is 6. 6 divided by 5/8 of 40. So b is 3 over 20. And we have this equation here. AK is so much of it. AK is 1 minus bk square. AK is 1 minus bk square. So sub in the value of k, sub in the value of b and k also. So get the value of a. So it's going to be 1 minus 3 4s are 12 over 20 divided by 2. That's 1 over 5. That's the value of a. That's all.